The fork froze midway to my lips when she said it. So, how does it feel being the most useless one here? Jessica's tone dripped with venom, her wine glass tilting in her manicured hand like she had just scored a victory. My wife, Amanda, didn't even flinch. She laughed. And so did everyone else, her parents, her brother, even Amanda's spoiled little cousin who could barely afford rent. Everyone laughed. Except me. I didn't blink, didn't twitch. I just smiled. And then I spoke. How does it feel knowing this useless one won't be paying your bills anymore? The laughter didn't fade, it shattered. Like a wine glass dropped mid-toast. Jessica froze. Amanda shifted uncomfortably in her seat. I placed my fork gently on the table. My appetite had been gone for weeks anyway. But let me back up. I used to love Amanda. Fully, selflessly. I believed in her when no one else did. I financed her startup. Took her sister in when she was jobless. Quietly paid off her mother's medical debts without ever asking for gratitude. To them, I was the dependable one, the rock. Behind closed doors, though, I was boring, predictable, safe. What they really meant was disposable. I didn't notice it at first. The remarks slipped in quietly. Jokes about how Amanda could have married better. About how lucky I was. And I laughed with them. Fool that I was. Then came the late-night texts she hid. The girls' trips that lined up with hotel charges in cities she wasn't supposed to be in. I didn't confront her. Not then. I just watched. Listened. Waited. The Betrayal break came 2 months before that dinner. Amanda had left her laptop open. Whether careless or arrogant, I don't know. But there it was, an open message thread with Jessica lighting up the screen. They weren't just mocking me. They were plotting. Jessica, keep bleeding him dry. He still thinks you love him, right? Amanda, please. He's too busy playing hero. He'll never figure it out. I was their ATM. Jessica's apartment? In my name. Amanda's boutique? Every square foot paid for by me. Vacations, shopping, luxuries, all on my dime. And me, apparently, the useless one. I didn't react that night. I kissed her forehead, smiled, then went to the garage and sat in the dark, hands trembling. Not from grief. That part of me had died instantly. I was already planning. Step 1. Pull the plug. I quietly drained the joint accounts. My lawyer, Kevin, had set everything up months earlier when suspicion first crept in. Credit cards frozen. Transfers canceled. Passwords changed. Will revised. Step 2. Collect proof. Phone logs. Screenshots. GPS tracking. Security footage from the condo where Amanda met her supplier. Spoiler, it wasn't merchandise she was picking up. Every file neatly documented and sent to my lawyer, my accountant, and eventually her parents. Step 3. Wait. Wait for the perfect stage. So there we were, faces glowing in candlelight and lies. Jessica frowned. What do you mean? I leaned back, calm as stone. I mean, as of this morning, your rent is cut off. Your car will be repossessed by Friday. Your credit card? Next swipe, it declines. Amanda snapped her head toward me. What are you talking about? For the first time in a long time, I really looked at her. The woman I once adored, now nothing but a hollow shell of greed. Check your phone, I said. She did. So did Jessica. Gasps filled the table. Amanda's face drained of color as notification after notification lit up her screen. Declined charges. Bank alerts. Termination notices. Jessica's phone buzzed next, with a lawsuit from my attorney for credit fraud. She had been applying for loans under my identity. Then came the second wave. I had slipped envelopes under each of their plates. Inside, evidence. Emails. Messages. Proof. Amanda's mother opened hers first. Her hand flew to her mouth. What is this, Amanda? Jessica. Amanda's voice broke as she stood. This isn't fair. I cut her off, steady and final. Fair. Fair was me giving everything I had to people who measured my worth by how silent I stayed. Jessica rose to her feet. You can't do this. You're ruining our lives. I shook my head. No. I'm just done paying for them. The collapse came fast. Within 3 weeks, Jessica lost her apartment. She tried moving in with Amanda, but Amanda was drowning herself. Her boutique seized for unpaid taxes. I had stopped covering those too. Amanda tried to go after my assets. Too late. The prenup was airtight and reinforced by a post-nup she drunkenly signed in Vegas, giggling at slot machines while I had it notarized. 30 days later, the divorce was finalized. She walked away with nothing but her clothes, and whatever scraps of pride she had left. People ask me if I miss her. No, you don't miss the knife once it's out of your back. You clean the wound and move on. What I do miss was the illusion that I was part of something real. But illusions are fragile, like trust, like laughter around a dinner table masking poison. They thought I was the quiet one, the provider, the fool. They forgot that quiet doesn't mean weak, and providing doesn't mean blind. Now I sleep better. The house is calm. The only sound left is the echo of that dinner, and the silence that followed my smile. It wasn't just revenge. It was proof. Proof that some of us play the long game.